that if you're local only, like I was, like so many of the Ontario players were, switching over to streaming, not streaming, but net play,
Net play? Yeah.
it's just a fundamentally different gaming experience, and it doesn't mean that's not valid. It doesn't mean that's not competitive, but it does mean that you have to learn to adapt and learn to change with it, and that's reasonably hard for some people at first.
Yeah, that definitely requires some adjustment.
Well, exactly. It's a somewhat different skill set, and like,
Yeah.
even with perfect connection, you're generally dealing with different game feel. But the reality is, 90% of the matches you play, it's not a 100% perfect connection. You are dealing with um, either connection issues or stutters. You're dealing with the fact that you're not going to be playing on a perfect monitor unless like some players do have it. Not everyone has the absolute ideal monitor for them.
Yeah.
And that affects the game, and that's pretty fair.
For sure. I will say that low latency monitors are well worth the investment.
Low latency is big valuable.
It'll never be CRT, but it's close.
No, exactly. And like I had a bunch of monitors thanks to my time running Ultimate and running Smash 4. But you're exactly right. It's not exactly the same. Now, did I just see that these players are going to be playing a bit of hand warmers first? Yeah, they're just getting fresh.
I was just going to say, are we getting into it? Okay.
No, not quite yet. Although PichuYoshi bringing out his Lucario, a pretty rare sight online. We're usually used to seeing his Zelda or sometimes some more fun characters. I think it's primarily Zelda is what we've really seen. But maybe Zelda Kirby is not a matchup he really wants to play right now. It does feel like a slower matchup that might favor the more patient player.
Maybe. I was under the impression that MochaSmoka had retired Kirby for some other character I can't remember now.
He was playing both Ganon and Diddy a lot. Those were his big ones that he was seeing.
He's back on the Kirby train now that he's been buffed, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's an unfair stance to take. I know a lot of players were like, "Oh, Pit exists in P+."
Yeah, really. Okay, this should be real. Oh, that up tilt, I love it.
Yeah, I do love it. But also, once again, PichuYoshi, you gotta
Did you know that Kirby has? Did you know that Kirby has a spacey up tilt? Pretty cool.
It's so fast. It is like ungodly at times.
Oh, that down air.
The big thing is that people aren't expecting how devastating Kirby combos can actually be. Like, he is still a Project M character. He can turn one hit into a lot. Nice pressure. I really like the idea.
Kirby,
although it's very expensive on Lucario's meter mechanic.
Kirby's tier goes way up the tier list when he does one of three things: when he hits you, when he has his back to you, and when he's in the air with his back to you.
Nice confirm off that down air, by the way.
Yeah, very well done.
Oh, baby, Lucario Kirby. Yeah, the people love it. Playing Lucario again. Everyone's surprised. The whole chat's like popping off on him. Like, I think it's not unfair to say how many Kirbys has he played since quarantine started. He might have he's always been fine playing Lucario in this matchup, but we're just not giving him enough chances. Nice. Wow, it's powerful up air. It does have the sweet spot near the tip of the foot, and that's probably what we just saw there. Because I don't think it has that much power on it on the sour spot.
I mean, this is one of the things I love about PM. I mean, when was the last time you saw this matchup? Period. Maybe Gunshu played Pith at some point that I can't remember, but
yeah,
never.
But like it's not a common sight for sure.
No, yeah, and even then, Brad probably just played Marth anyway. So, who knows if this has ever been played?
It's definitely been a minute. I think that's the fairest thing to say about it. And yeah, like the fact that PM lets us have a lot of these more niche matchups is really cool and really different. But I mean, in this matchup, I'm sort of just watching it pass us by, and I'm sort of just left saying like, what do we need to see PichuYoshi really change up about his game plan to get this? Because he is struggling a bit now. He's kind of just been chipped away slowly, but we're gonna see another kill. Yeah.
Down air up smash.
We've almost seen a lot of missed techs, and like I know Kirby's can take big advantage of that, but
yeah.
You really can't afford to be missing techs in this game. We saw it in the matchup between Sarah and Shadrake, and we're seeing it again now.
I think this is a classic case where like one player is just getting way harder. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, probably.
I
Out of
feel
the
like he
coverage
meant to do
rule.
a side. No, I think he meant to do a side cutter and mess up the input. Probably, I've done that.
Maybe that's the case. What I was thinking is maybe that he had already side cuttered and wasn't able to again. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't think he
The
did. If he
restrictions
did,
on
I
it.
missed it. But I was just saying, like, yeah, I think this is a classic case of one player just getting a way harder punishes than the other. I think Pichu. I mean, we know Lucario is capable of some crazy punish game, but we're not.
But to be fair, on a Kirby, everything's a lot harder when it comes to punishes. Like, look at that. That up throw.
That
is
is
nothing.
true. That is true.
Is it gonna be dangerous back air? No. Okay. Attempts to take the kill, but
He thought the down smash was just free. Thought he could just press down C and not have to think. Oh, I like that up.
yeah, that was really clean. Again, though, he like a 90%. Like, it will still take a strong hit to get the kill here.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a little bit awkward.
I know. Down smash is gonna put it away for MochaSmoka. That's game 1.
All right, so let me get that updated, and then we can get into it. I don't know if he's gonna stay. Honestly, I'm thinking it through. I feel like the Zelda would not be a bad pick, but it looks like we're not gonna see it. Maybe he's sticking to his guns. Maybe he knows more about the matchup than we do. But I feel like Zelda is able to space around those floaty characters, because you can't really play a poking game with Zelda without risking her lightning kicks.
Oh.
Yeah, like look at that, 64% off one opening. Like, you can't. If Kirby's gonna be getting that, you have to be able to match it. Also, we're seeing a little bit of stutter. I hope that. I mean, I'm sure both these players are feeling it as well.
Well, hopefully it's just on our end.
You know what? Just to be safe. Oh, see, I don't love that. So yeah, we're actually seeing it happening on their end as well by the look of it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Well, I mean,
the players are feeling it. They're taking a pause. They're waiting. I will make sure that we're caught up speed wise. Yeah, we're all good. Unfortunately, what you're seeing is what the players are seeing as well, and hopefully they can get a good rest of this set.
Well, I haven't seen anything like it does. If it is happening on there, and it doesn't seem to be throwing them off too much, except maybe right there. Hard to say.
Yeah.
But like nobody's. Yeah, that combo was probably dropped.
Yeah, like this is.
Oh, this is starting to get.
They're feeling it. They're looking at each other.
Yeah, they are.
I'm gonna send a message to them and just sort of say, well, I mean,
maybe
they're still trying, so I don't want to interrupt them and be like, hey, do we want to do something? I think they both recognize that
nobody's actually called to stop the match. So
sorry,
nobody's called or requested to stop the match. So
I think if either of them hit the start button, I'll also clarify this just in case anyone has any hesitation. If there's a technical issue like this, especially in a net play event, a start button will not result in the lost stock. That is a conversation needs to happen, and that's super reasonable for the players to want to have that in the middle of the set. If you pause in the middle of your opponent's combo, that's a bit less great.
Yeah.
Ideally, you find the right time for it, and we make concessions because we want to have a good event here.
Things that smooth out, so that's definitely good.
Yeah, and we're starting to see once again up throw that should take the stock. God,
Yeah.
Kirby's up throw really a lot more devastating as a kill move than you'd think just from this animation.
That's true.
It kind of just looks like a weak version of Charizard up throw, but it got quite a lot of power behind it. Maybe that's a bad comparison. Maybe Charizard's up throw is a bit too powerful on its own to say, oh, that doesn't look that strong.
You're not jealous by any chance, are you?
Oh no, I've got a little bit of blush on me.
Wow, he really went for that, but
yeah. Well, the thing is, like, the armor on his down can be such a big effect. Now,
well, no, I don't think he armored through it. I think he just barely missed, and you can't even go for that on Kirby. You have to be confident you're gonna get the combo, because if you don't, down B will punish you, and at high enough percents, you can even die from that.
Death, no, but will he get back in time?
Oh, that was unfortunate.
I think he was trying to do the wall climb. It's a bit of an advanced tech, but I know Lucarios are capable of it. I know PichuYoshi is as well, but he has not been playing as much Yoshi. He might not be as comfortable with the wall climb tech as he was before. I actually really like his what we've seen from MochaSmoka and his use of down B as a stalling tool. That could have been a quick stock if he held that ledge.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's at 90% on his last stock, so if he doesn't want to go to the loser's bracket, he's gonna really have to make something happen here.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
Yeah, down throw on a platform is devastating.
That is
Like
a
almost
coin
3.
flip for victory.
Yeah.
But you take it and run. And I'm gonna close that one out, and we'll get into our next match right away.